Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of product question answer for Shopware 6. Now this particular plugin allows the registered customers as well as the guest users to view and add queries related to any product on its product page. The admin can approve the answer or the query of the registered customer or the guest user, and then only it will be visible on the product pages. So all in all, this particular plugin helps the logged in as well as the guest customers to add a query to any product, and along with that they have the option to add an attachment as well along with the question that they are going to ask for a particular product. The logged in as well as the guest customers can answer any query as per the requirement there. The buyers on the other hand can like or dislike the answers. Users can also sort the question and answers as per the requirement there. uh, the admin on the other hand would be able to show or hide the author information who places the questions. Email notifications to the admin and the customer when a new question has been asked by a registered user and when an answer is placed on that particular asked question. Product page displays the like and dislike counts of every response. Google reCAPTCHA verification is included there. So in today's video tutorial, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking you through the workflow of the particular plugin, that's the product question answer for Shopware 6 at the customer's end and at the guest user's end, and I'll be showing you how they'll be able to ask a query and respond back to the same. Apart from that, I'll be showing you the initial configuration settings at the admin's end and how the admin would be able to view the questions and approve the questions, answers, and submit the answers as an admin for a particular asked query by the customer as well. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So right now you can see that I'm not logged into my customer account here as a guest user. I'm on one of the product pages, that's the t-shirt product. And here to the right of the reviews, you can see we have an ask a question tab under which you'll be able to search for any questions that you have in mind, and if they are available here within this particular list, they'll be searched out for you by just entering the query here within this particular search section. Apart from that, you can sort the question and answers, and you can sort the questions according to the descending and ascending, or questions can be sorted according to A to Z and Z to A. Answer can be sorted according to ascending and descending order as well. So for example, if I go with the question and answer question A to Z, then you can see that we have C, C, P, Q and T. Then if I go with the Z to A, then we have T, Q, P, C and C being displayed, the question initials being sorted out there according to your requirement itself. Let's make it as A to Z once again. Apart from that, here you can see that for the asked question, here we can see the number of answers that have been made. For the first one, cloth material, we have 2 answers. For color availability, we have 4. For product availability, we have 1. So the customers or the guest users can just tap on the question and can check who has asked the question. Yeah, here you can see the name of the user, John Doe, asked the question on the date along with the time, and the question is visible here, the cloth material, and what is the cloth material of this t-shirt. And here you can see the download attachment option is also there available, because when the John Doe asked this question, he attached an attachment as well along with the question there. Now this attachment can be downloaded by the customers and can be viewed by the customers as well or by the guest users there. Apart from that, a user can see the answers that have been made. For example, John Doe answered that it is very comfortable, and here you can see the upvote as well. Apart from that, you can see that the admin has also made a response to the same, and he has answered the particular query on the date, and the particular time is visible here. Now the material of this cloth is cotton, and an upvote is visible there for the same as well. Now to make the upvotes, you'll have to be logged into your customer account there, and if you want, you can also make a response to this one by tapping here on the answer button that you can see. Now how a guest user would be able to ask a query? To do so, what he needs to do is he needs to go to the ask a question section and hit tap on the ask question button. So because you're not logged into your customer account, so you'll have to provide your first name, your email address, enter your question and enter the description for your question, and if there are any attachments that you want to attach, you can attach those attachments as well, and then tap on the submit button to submit your particular question. Here on the ask a question, let me enter Peter Doe, email address, is the product washable, the description, let me attach a file, and let me tap here on the submit button thereafter. As soon as I've tapped on the submit button, the particular question would be submitted for this particular product. So we'll just have to wait for a second there. And if the auto approval of the question and answer has been set as enabled by the admin, then the question would be visible directly. So here you can see the question is visible directly. Is this product washable? Asked by Peter Doe. Asked on the date is visible there, along with the time is visible there. Is the product washable was the heading, and this is the description that we had entered, and here we have the option to download the attachment as well. So if I tap here on the download, we can see the particular attachment as well. Let's go back, let's go to the ask a question. So this was how a guest user can basically ask a question, and the guest users can also make a response back to the same. And for now you can see that it says no answer found for this question. So if you want to answer it, you can tap here on the answer, enter your name, your email address, your answer, and tap on the submit button thereafter. Now let me show you the workflow at the registered user there. So for that, let me log into the registered account there, enter the email, password, and tap on the login button. Let's go to the clothing category, let's go to the t-shirt product, let's scroll down to the ask a question section. Is this product washable? Answers are 0. Let's tap here on the answer. So the registered user does not need to enter his email address because he has already logged into his account panel there. So he just needs to tap on the answer button. And the same goes with the ask a question. So if I go with the ask a question, you can directly ask a question by entering your question, your description. If there are any attachments, you can attach those as well, and then tap on the submit button to submit your particular query. Now let's make an answer. Yes, this product is washable. And then to make an answer to this, I'll just tap here on the submit button. As soon as I've tapped on the submit button, the particular answer would be submitted and would be visible there if the auto approval of the answer has been set to yes. So here you can see that, is this product washable? The answer is 1. 1 answers have been made. Yes, this product is washable. So from here I can give an upvote or a downvote as well. To give an upvote or a like, I can tap on the like button there, and this is the answer made by John Doe. Yes, this product is washable. So multiple answers can be made for a particular asked question by the guest or the registered users as per the requirement there, and all of those details would then be visible under the particular asked question. For example, is this a product washable? Here we have the particular details. And similarly with the color availability, here you can see that the question was asked by John Doe, and Mary Johnson replied, John Doe replied, admin replied to the same. Now let me show you the workflow at the backend there. So for that, let's hop onto the backend panel of the Shopware 6 and enter the username password for the admin and tap on the login button. Now after successfully logging into the admin backend panel and after the successful installation of this particular plugin, the admin will find one settings option there. So you'll have to navigate through settings and then extensions. So here you can manage the product question answers, and you can also configure the question and answer configuration here. So let's go to the manage product question answers here. So let me tap on that. So here you will find the complete list of questions that have been asked for the different products, the customer name, along with whether asked through a guest account or by a registered user there, the email address, any attachment if edited. As you can see, this attachment was edited by the guest user there, and the date along with the time and the status as well. Now if the auto approval has been set as manual, then the admin would have to manually approve the particular status of the answer there. So right now I've set the status as disabled here. So if I go to the product page and I refresh the product page, the answer would not be visible there. under the asked question. So here you can see the question as well as the answer is not visible right now. But if I go back and I double click here, approve it, approve the question and the answer there, go back to the particular product page, refresh the product page, go to the ask question, you can see the question as well as the answer is visible to the users there at the storefront on the product pages there. So you can see the same here right now, right? So that's how the admin can view the particular question that has been asked by the customer regarding the product there and can approve the question to display it at the storefront there. Now here the question was, is this product washable? Now from here I can tap on these three dots and tap on the edit option, and here I can see the answer that has been made, the name of the customer or the user, his email address and the date and the status as well. So from here as well I can make it as approved or disapproved as per my requirement there. Let's tap here on the cancel button, and if the admin wants he can also enter the answer here. For example, admin store yes washable. I can tap here on the submit button. Now if I refresh the page at the storefront, go to the ask a question, you can see now there are two answers by admin store, answered at, the date and the time, and yes washable. So we can give it an upvote or a downvote as per the requirement there. So I'll give an upvote for this one as well, and the number of upvotes are also visible here. As you can see, one upvote has been given by the particular customer for the answer that has been made on the asked question for the product there. Now let's go back to the admin backend panel. Let me cancel this out. So here we have to go to settings and then extensions, and here we'll find the manage product question answers as we went through, and then we have the question and answer configuration settings. So let's go to the configuration settings. So here we can set up the Google reCAPTCHA site key, Google reCAPTCHA secret key, the number of pagination limit for the questions, how many questions you want to display on the product page, number of pagination limit for the answers, whether the login should be required to place the question, so you can enable it to allow only the logged in customers to give the questions, login required to place the answer, whether you want the guest customers to place the answers without requiring them to log in, then you have to disable this option. Otherwise, if you want that the login should be required to place the answers, then you can enable this particular option here. Then we have auto approve question, whether you want to auto approve the questions, then you can enable this option or disable it for manual approval. Same goes with the auto approve answer, you can enable it out, disable it out. Show question placed date, whether you want to display the question placed date there as we saw here. So here we are having the question placed date, answer placed date. The question placed date is here along with the time. Then show author information who has placed the question. If you want to basically display the name of the author there who has placed the question, then you can enable this particular option here by enabling show author information who has placed the question. Then you can show answer placed date, show author information who has placed the answer, mail to admin when question is put out. So whenever a question is put up for a particular product, then at that time a mail would be sent out to the admin, so you can select the default template as well. Mail to admin when an answer is placed, so whenever an answer is placed for an asked question, a mail would be sent out to the admin. Mail to the customer when he or she puts up a question, so here you have to select the mail template that would be used to send out the mail to the customer when he puts up a question for a particular product. Mail to the customer when her or his question is answered. So from here you can choose whether the mail should be sent out to the customer when his question is answered by someone at that time. For that you have to select the particular mail template from the drop down here. The default one is auto selected here. So these are the configuration settings, and then you need to tap here on the save button to save the initial configuration settings for the particular plugin. That's the product question answer for the Shopware 6. So I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding how the product question answer works, and how the guest users and the registered customers would be able to see this ask a question section, and from there they'll be able to ask a question by tapping on the ask a question, enter the details there accordingly, and then they can, with the asked question, they can download the attachment with the answers that have been made. They can give the like and dislikes or the upvotes or downvotes to the answers that have been made for the particular questions that have been asked for the respective product there. And the rest of the configuration setting at the admin, and that includes the section wherein we can manage the product and questions there, and we can approve the question and answers from here, and the initial configuration settings that are required for this particular plugin itself. So if you found this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up, and if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding this particular plugin, that's the product question answer for Shopware 6, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.ubdesk.com as well. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.